Hey YouTube, hey viewers, and welcome back to yet another episode of creating our social media API using Laravel. We're actually getting quite far into this episode. I didn't think there were going to be this many sequences, but you know, we'll just keep going and hopefully we'll get to a point where there's not much content left. But we are at a point where we were adding friends, and I was kind of very quick with the code base because I wanted to show you different techniques we could do with adding friends. So we're going to kind of push a little bit further onto the friend system, making it a little bit more easy to understand, making the endpoints a little bit more efficient than they were. So you can see how we can pretty much use one toggle and we can like switch between on and off when we follow friends and stuff. So a little bit more easy than that. And we're going to change a bit of the user model, and we're also going to change how we get all our friends. So we're going to be looking at that today. If you haven't already, just make sure you hit the subscribe button. That'll be cool too. I've noticed a lot of people that watch these videos aren't subscribed, so if you don't mind subscribing, that'll be great. Cool, so let's jump in. We'll just jump into our current project. So where we got up to was we had all these endpoints here. Well, we had one endpoint, for example, and I showed you how we could add a friend by using this thing called attach, removing a friend by detaching, and then how we could remove friends by syncing. However, if we wanted to use this type of functionality, we'd have to make two different endpoints, one called add friend and one called remove friend, which could be a pain for some front-end devs. So we want to try and make sure it's nice and easy for them. So let's just do that now. So it's dead simple. Because we're referencing this auth user a lot, we can kind of cut this down a little bit and make it a little bit more easier. So we could just call this $user friends, I guess, if I can spell correctly, user friends. And then we could just make sure it equals this. So we don't repeat ourselves over and over again because we want to keep that reference. Okay. We would put this into a service, but for now, we're just going to stay out of services because we're going to elaborate a little bit more further into more series that come along. So we won't put it into a service just yet. And what we want to do is if we want to check this, so if we've got this user friends and we want to check what's actually happening with this, if we go onto the endpoint here, for example, add friend, and we hit send, we get nothing. We get added users because this is still working. But if I had to just do a DD here, and we'll just do $user friends, we can see if we make this call, we get a reference back to an eloquent model. So if you had to think about it, this is actually doing a query. So if I had to do a DD off the end of this, for example, and then save and run that again, when Postman decides to kick in, hello Postman, wakey wakey, early in the morning. Oh, it's done. It's going to take too long. It's because it's such a massive request. Postman doesn't really like that, to be honest. Easier to restart it, I guess. Let's hit send. And if we hit preview, you can see this is just a query. And basically it's saying we're going to select everything from users, and it makes the join because we made that relationship. And then it's looking for the user ID that we passing in up here. So we're looking at for the user ID. Not the user ID that we pass here, because don't forget we're looking at the auth user. So that's just doing a query, and then basically we're going to do a find on here because we want to find something, and we want to find something by this ID. So if we had to look at what that query looks like now, send again, we can see that it's selecting all from users, and I'm not too sure why it's doing that. Anyways, we'll just leave it at that. Okay, so actually no, I didn't want to do that because we're finding by ID here, so let's just cut that out. Because we're just making reference to this, so we don't have to keep repeating this over and over and over again. Okay, so if we do a DD here on user friends, this will return back that. But we want to just make sure that we have this thing called find and then $ID here. Okay, so what should happen if I hit send, you'll notice that I do get a response back because I do have inside my database a relationship between the friend ID and my user ID here. So that's why I'm getting that response, because I'm passing in user ID 1. And my reference is user ID here. Now, because we're making a toggle, it's dead simple now. We can just quite easily reference this with just a simple if statement. So we can say if, and we can copy this code because we know this works. So if we find a user ID, okay, so if we find one, we want to remove that friend. So we've got this logic here, right? So we can grab that, put it in. We're not going to use all this because remember we're using this reference of user friends here, just so it's a little bit more cleaner. So we're going to detach the friend ID. If we don't find one, so if we don't find an existing friend ID here, we can add one. And we know that we've got that reference here, so we can add that user here. And then we can just, again, remove all this auth user friends here and just make it a little bit more simpler. Okay. I'll put a space there. Cool. So again, just in hindsight, we're just referencing this auth user friends because we already have an auth. That's how come we have a token. So we'll always make sure that we have an auth, and then we can get the user off that token, and then we can find their friends because we've set that relationship. And then we're just using some eloquent queries here to find, and basically we're just going to find anything with that ID that we pass in, which is coming from Postman. And then if we do find one, we'll just detach them. So this is basically unfriending them. And then if we do find one, we want to attach the ID. So $ID, close brackets. And then all we need to do now really is we can remove all this logic because we don't need it. Okay. And then this here on the success response, because this is going to be attaching a friend, we could say added friend, like so. And then on here, we want to make sure, because we don't want to add them again, so we're just going to put a return statement just under here, and we're going to say, okay, so it's true, and this will be removed friend, like so. So if we have a look at that in Postman and hit send, so that's good. So we get this message saying we've removed the friend. So if we go into our database, it's been removed. Perfect. And by the way, I'll hit refresh, so it's F5 for that if you're not too sure. Go into Postman again, hit send. We see that we get the response saying added friend. Let's see what happens inside our Postman, inside our database. And they added. Cool. Dead simple, right? So now we have this toggle functionality, and what we're actually going to do is we're going to not call this add friend, we're just going to call this toggle friend. Guess that makes more sense. And then we just need to make sure that we update our API information here. And we'll just call this toggle friend here. Okay. So it's basically just going to use controller and our new function here. You could change name here, but that means I'll have to change everything inside my Postman, and I really can't be bothered doing that right now. Okay, so we've got that set up. Now, if we have a look at the user object, so if we go back into our YouTube user and the get me and hit send, you'll notice we're getting all this information back. We did this because we did it for debugging purposes. And we don't really want to have all this stuff back. Because imagine if you had like loads and loads of friends, and that friend had more images, and that friend had more friends. It could get really messy in regards to how much data we're going to get back. So let's just change a few bits and pieces inside our project here under the user model. And that's that simple, as easy as just removing it like that. And we're just going to take it out the to array outside the user model, hit the send in our Postman, and you can see we just get back our user with his name and his email address. Obviously, for our future episodes we're going to create soon, we're going to create some endpoints to get the user's images and etc. So we're going to split it up a little bit more so we don't just get everything in one specific object. Okay, so now that's done. We just need to do one more thing, and we actually need to get the user's friends, right? So let's go back into Postman, into our user controller, and let's create a new function, public function, and we'll just call this get friends. Like so. Okay. And again, this is dead easy. We can steal the same logic here if we wanted to, like so. And then we could return a successful response if we want. Or we could just do user friends, auth friends. And remember, this is an eloquent thing. So we can put get at the end of that. Okay. So this is going to get all my friends that I have. And then we can return a successful response here. And we could just say true. And obviously this is not an empty object. We want to have all our friends here. And we could just call this all friends. Okay. And all we need to do now really is just make an endpoint for this. So we can go into our API. Let's just duplicate this line. We'll call this get friends. Don't need the ID because we want all the friends. And I think we called it get friends, didn't we? So let's just double check. Get friends. And get friends. Okay, so now all I have to do is add that into Postman. So I'm just going to duplicate this. Actually, I'm going to delete this one. Sorry, that's when I was testing. So I'm going to duplicate this add friend. We're just going to change this one to get friends, like so. Oh, helps if I can spell that correctly. Get friends. And on here, obviously, we just want to call it get friends, like so. You'll notice that we still keep the token and everything if we just duplicate. So if we hit send, we get all our friends back here. And in this case, it's the person with ID 1. So if we look at our database, ID 1 belongs to user ID 11. If I happen to toggle our add friend again, so you see we removed friend now. And if we go to get friends this time, hit send, you'll notice that we get no data back. And that's what we really want to happen with all this data. Let's just add some reference to some cleanup code here. So let's just put some comments, I guess. Just makes it a little bit more cleaner. Makes it look a little bit nicer, I guess. Like so, Control Alt Shift and enter. And there we go. So I've just got some comment blocks there. And that's it really. So that's how we can toggle our friends. Obviously you could have put this into a service if you wanted to and returned a message back if you wanted to do that. But for the sake of the episode, we'll just keep it nice and short so we can just move through different aspects of the creation of the application. All right, guys, it's been nice taking you for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, make sure you hit that like button. If you really like to hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.